Hi everyone, welcome back to another Paige the Python video. This is what Paige looked like at the end of last week, and I realized we only had one color on our chart that we hadn't used yet, which is our color for Catholic stories. So all four of our books today are going to get our mustard yellow heather color. I figured it was about time we do some Catholic books since I work at a Catholic school, so I thought preparing for All Saints Day was the best way to do that. So we read stories about saints this week. The first book that we read was The Good Man of Assisi, which of course is about St. Francis. I really loved the illustrations in this book and the kind of poetic way that it was told, still very much in a way that children could understand. So The Good Man of Assisi was a really great pick for this. The second story that we read was also about St. Francis, but more of a fable or storybook kind of format instead of talking about his entire life. This was St. Francis and the Wolf, and my students really liked this one because it really showed St. Francis's relationship with animals and how he was able to kind of talk to them and communicate with them in a very special way. The next one we read was Patrick, Patron Saint of Ireland by Tomie dePaola. One of the things I really liked about this one as a teacher is that it ends with a bunch of very short legends about St. Patrick. So if you're kind of running out of time, this is a great book because you can kind of adjust the length of the end of the book. But it was a really great overview of St. Patrick's life. And of course, we love a good Tomie dePaola book in our Catholic school library. Last one that we read was another good one for the end of the class period because it was told in small kind of short stories. This was my first book about Mary, and this one, each page is its own kind of unique standalone story inspired by Mary's stories in the Bible. This was also a really good end of class one because we could kind of decide where to stop without feeling like we were in the middle of a story. So without further ado, let's add 4 Catholic book stripes to Paige the Python. And here's what she looks like after adding those 4 mustard stripes. We're actually looking to expand our saint stories and Catholic stories in our library, so if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments, and make sure you check back next week to see what we're reading next. Bye everyone!